Hey everyone, Scott Tripp here. Excited to be here today. Excited to talk about this project. I've been doing a little bit of research in this bear market to see good projects that offer really great value, and I feel this is one of them. The name of the project is Pollen ID or Pollen DeFi. I'm going to read you the notes that I've collected on this about their team, about what they're doing, and how they're changing the market, I feel, in DeFi. This is an impressive project, something to look forward to in the future. So let's get to the read-in. So after closing a $5 million private funding round, Alphabit-backed Pollen DeFi is a decentralized platform where the community will manage the weighting of asset portfolios that back up market-tradable tokens. They had their official allocation mining event, AME, on launchpool.xyz. So, and I'll show you the article to this, you guys. This is amazing. This is a huge move on their part. Really shows you the value of what they're doing. So give me 1 second to pop up this screen and we'll go right to the article. Pollen DeFi become one of the most oversubscribed launch pool pre-sales with over $8.4 million staked. Pollen DeFi announced that well over a third, 35.3% of total L pool supply, valued $8.4 million, was staked to split the 750,000 Pollen PLN allocation, the most oversubscribed raise completed on the platform. This is impressive. They only had one other person, which was Realm, that held the launch pool record at 2.2 million. So they basically beat this by a third of what the original one was. This is impressive, you guys. Realm went on to do really great. They achieved a 25 times the price from pre-sale price since launching. So that just gives you an idea of how this launch pool felt about the project when it did come out. Now I'm gonna stop sharing the screen here and just go back to reading some of the stuff for you. So Pollen ID is based out of Tortola, British Virgin Islands, nearly 2 years in development, $7 million raised from early investors, 6 months of active testing, 30 tireless Pollen team members, 7,000 beta users with nearly 20,000 rebalances, and last but not least, 100,084 community votes, a whopping 99% majority in favor of mainnet launch. 99%, you guys. This is how much research and how much testing they did before that the community felt this great about launching it. So Pollen DeFi aims to push decentralized finance into the DeFi 2.0 era with next generation DeFi product, which moves beyond institutional imitation and removes centralized middlemen. The platform instead empowers user-curated cryptocurrency asset pools that are determined through a merit-based balancing of user portfolio suggestions. Community members are rewarded for making good decisions and subsequently gain more influence over the constantly rebalanced portfolio. So now about the team members themselves. Philip Varian, the project lead, is a little bit more difficult to locate information on, but understandable in the DeFi market. I did find an article by CoinMarketTop where they discuss his experience in the crypto market dating back to 2013. He was originally in early stages of developing and working on DAOs, as well as the Ethereum early markets. Impressive experience to help lead the team. That is a definite. Adam Clark, front-end lead for Pollen ID and co-founder, has experience in computer programming and also was a founding team member of a project called Genesis Block. He was also worked as a senior software engineer for a larger firm called Mainframe, recently rebranded Hi-Fi Finance. So great experience in the cryptocurrency market again from another team member. And then Martin Ector's decentralization lead, the man in charge of making this a DAO. Martin Ectors has over 23 years of experience in innovation and software. His role is to make himself irrelevant by converting Pollen into a fully decentralized organization with an active open source ecosystem around product management, development, and operation. Martin is an entrepreneur and advisor consultant to several blockchain companies, including 2 of the biggest coin listings of 2021 and a stealth NFT metaverse marketplace. Huge moves in the market. Great experience again for Pollen DeFi to take advantage of. William Van Dyke, Chief Operating Officer. William has worked over 20 years in traditional financial services, initially in investment banking before moving to corporate development. He has led over 200 corporate transactions, including 34 IPOs and 63 takeovers, was head of strategy and corporate finance at Schroders Personal Wealth, CEO of an ESG tech incubator, and has built, led, and sold a number of brokerages and investment businesses. And last but not least, Benjamin Locke is one of the co-founders and art director. He has a strong background with over 20 years of experience in the market in art and design, as well as management experience. So we're talking over 50 years of experience here, you guys. This is major, well over 50 years. It's very impressive for the experience that this team has, what they're moving forward with as well. This isn't even talking about a lot of the back-end developers who have major experience, and even mathematician that is involved in this project. Something for you guys to look at. Just drop you a little hint there for you guys to look into some of the stuff behind the project, because I feel it's important for everyone to do their due diligence in the end. So Pollen ID officially launched their first module in the month of June 2022. Not only are there no running management fees, gas fees can be shared amongst all investors. Additionally, index managers and investors will be splitting profits or losses 80-20, so sharing both rewards and risks. So if that portfolio manager fails you and you have a loss, you're only on the hook for 80% versus the full 100 if you did it yourself. So you take that little mitigation of the 20% that they are taking on themselves that you don't have to worry about. And I mean, and then you're going to pick the best portfolio manager for you. And this is one of the things that Pollen ID does, and I'll be able to show you a little bit later. Pollen's revolutionary approach is curated, informed, and governed by its community. Unlike traditional indexes, Pollen's indexes are dynamic, and asset proportions are continually rebalanced and optimized for markets that operate 24/7. They are designed from the ground up to weather any market storm. Market storm, big one, you guys. This crypto crash, for instance, is one of those things that affected everything. But as you can see from the portfolio managers that are taking care of these virtual assets, you're going to see what they were able or capable of doing during the downturn as well. The ultimate goal of the Pollen project is to become the next significant milestone in DeFi's evolution. Following a DAI, yield, and AMMs, decentralized indexes have the potential to bring about a seismic change in how we approach asset management and decentralized markets as a whole. Now I'm going to show you guys the next couple articles as well, so you have an idea, and I'll show you the website so you can see the design and how these guys have accomplished what they've accomplished. I think it looks great. It's simplistic. It's easy to use. That's a major thing for anybody looking at stuff like this. You want this easy, very simple to use. The simpler it is, the better it is for you. Better it is for the person that are handling the assets that are in that top 10 as well, if you decided to vote. So, which is another big thing for these guys, is voting. So give me 1 second here and I'll pull up the article for you guys. Excited to show this. So one of the biggest articles I want to show you is actually just happened in January of this year. So Pollen, a DeFi protocol based on Avalanche, is getting its governance token PLN listed on AscendEX. According to press releases shared with CryptoSlate, PLN is the first Avalanche chain token to list on the Singapore-based exchange. The Pollen ecosystem is starting the year on a high note after spending most of 2021 in heavy development. The ambitious DeFi protocol is getting PLN, its governance token, listed on AscendEX, a global cryptocurrency exchange based in Singapore. So this is major. Singapore is one of the most heavily regulated countries in the world. To get listed on this exchange is big news, especially being one of the very first Avalanche tokens to be listed. So now we're going to go to Pollen DeFi so you can have a look at it. So you guys look at these graphics. That's all I got to say. These guys did some major work. I'm going to show you their YouTube video, just a quick view of that so you get an idea of it. But let's first scroll down to the big thing here. Investors and partners. You got Protocol. You got Alphabet, LVT Capital, Token Suite, Dutch crypto investors, Moonwhale, Dow Capital, Titans Ventures, Polygon, Rarestone, these guys here. APIs for a vibrant, decentralized future. So that gives you an idea who they are. But I'm just going to close that really quickly. But these guys have some major investors, major partners in the market. That's impressive. All these love that. And I'll just show you the video. Look at the graphics, you guys, that these guys are able to come up with, the way they make it flow, the way they make it look. They're doing a great job catching the people's eyes. The graphics are all their own. It's impressive. I really like what they did here. There's actually some great sound in here too.
Traders and proven portfolio managers. Yes. Say hello to
great voiceover, great everything. I'm going to show you as well their platform here. I have their portfolio launched here just so you can have an idea on this. So there's 415 portfolio managers at the moment, total stake, 275,451 PLN are staked at the moment. If you look at these graphs, you can see where they started out to, where they've gotten to there. So they're potentially onto that next level in the future as well. Earned or burned, 52,562 PLN. Top pollinators, these are the portfolio managers that we're talking about. So you can see number one here with a reputation of 0.51, and then it goes down from there, the top 10 being 0.02. And you can see their percentages here, 67% return, 1,000%, 40,000, big mover there. 3.96, 42.68, 85.84 realized PNL. That's a realized return. So the biggest thing here, you guys, though, when you're looking at this is to realize they're not picking whales. They're picking the average people. So it's the average, what your portfolio, how it's measured. It's a virtual portfolio. It's a way that these guys make PLN if they're the portfolio manager. And like I said, they realize the loss. If they have a loss, you have the loss, but also they do if you decide to make them. And the vote goes out to all these people as well. You can see the tokens that they're using in here for their virtual portfolio: USDT, Sushi, Wrapped AVEX, Wrapped BTC, FracShare, Wrapped Ether, BenQ, Kyber Network, Curve DAO token, Aave token, Chainlink token, Uniswap, Yearn Finance, Joe token, Avalanche, Alpha token, Spell token. These are all big tokens, you guys, that they're looking at and looking at the patterns behind it, doing what they do best. So it's going to be interesting in the near future. These guys are new. They just launched in June of last year. So we're looking at just over a year, you guys, but in the crypto market, that is nothing. It does take time for projects to build with the experience that they have as well, you guys. There's nothing but positive things to say about these guys. They have the experience. They have a dedicated team of people. They have dedicated users. They have a busy Discord. They have a great Twitter account as well. This is all stuff that I suggest you guys look at. Have a peek at what they're doing, how they're doing it differently. And hopefully in the future, I might be able to get some of the team members to come on for an interview and talk to them. Tell me what they're doing differently, what their experiences are, what they're able to pull into the market, what they're going to do different in the market. Because we know with this crypto crash lately, there was a lot of capital funds that went sour in this market, that dragged down the market. This type of service that they're doing is the difference potentially of the future of the market. So it's definitely something to look at. I'm excited for the future of this project. I hope to talk to you more about it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon.